buying a home can be confusing, but it doesn't have to. We're going to talk about exactly what happens from the moment you say you're ready to go to the moment that you get the keys. So first off, when you start a process with me, we're going to consult. We're going to have a conversation where we talk about your credit, your income, and any money that you may have saved up towards down payment, what loan programs that you may qualify for, and also we're going to talk about establishing your budget before we even get you into the lending process. Now, I'm not a lender, so I wouldn't be having a conversation with you about lending. However, I do have experience in helping you navigate which lenders may be best for your particular scenario. Okay, so we'll get you connected with the lender. You will get a pre-approval. After you get your pre-approval, we're then going to go to the market and we're going to shop. Okay, so this is where I'll be sending you properties for you to consider based off a criteria that you've shared with me. Then you're going to search and tell me which properties you want to see. Then we're going to go out and look for them. Go take a look at them, and you're going to select your home. Once you select the home that you like, we're going to go through some negotiation, which I'm fully prepared for because we consulted at the beginning. So I know what your monthly payment goals are. I know how much money you're willing to spend towards the transaction. And I know how to have a conversation with this other agent. So we'll get that taken care of, and we will come to a conclusion where we are under contract. You've seen the under contract signs. Once we're under contract, that means we're in our due diligence time period. We're going to get the house inspected. We're going to take a look at everything with a third-party inspector and ensure that the property is in the condition you're okay accepting. Once we make it through the negotiation of those repairs, if there are any, we're moving on to the next step, which is for you to get ready to go to final walkthrough. However, the lender is also going to have an appraisal happening on the property during that time frame as well, because we have to make sure that the property is worth what we have agreed for you to purchase it for. Okay. Then once we get through that process, we're going to have a final walkthrough. And during the final walkthrough, we confirm that all of the repairs we asked for are in good standing. And we've got invoices and receipts. You know, we care about a receipt to show that the property was actually fixed or the issues were addressed like we talked about. And then we're going to walk through the property, say, yes, it's good to go. Then we have closing date. On closing date, all of your finances are due. Okay, so if there's any outstanding balance on closing costs or anything like that, it is due to be wired to the attorney, and you'll get steps on that. And then you grab your keys, we smile, we're happy, pop the champagne, and you are a homeowner.